Welcome to the channel, guys. We have big news today on the Homestead. We decided to rename our YouTube channel Renewed Grounds Homestead. This is basically to signify the change in our progression on this homestead. For those of you who are new here, we bought this land about 3 years ago and it was basically trashed. It had oil wells on it. It's been pumped dry. There's abandoned pipelines on it now. They had cut all the timber that was worth cutting off of here, and then they used about 15 acres as a high-intensity feedlot for cattle. And then it sat vacant for about a decade. We came across it and bought it, and the first thing we did was come out here and put fences, and I've got some cattle out here and some goats, and I use the goats to help clear the land, and I've got the cattle on a high-intensity mob grazing rotation to improve the soil. And it's doing fantastic, as you can see behind me. Of course, I had everything lined up, but the goats have ran off now. This is like take 5. So anyway, it's a big transition in our channel because for the past year, probably a year and a half, all of our videos were covering the building of the home and the barns and everything on here. So we've built 5 buildings, including a home. 95% of it ourselves, and we've lived here for about 7 months. And so with this last building that was built, signifies the end of the major construction projects around here. I mean, there's always going to be projects going, but I'm now shifting my attention to the homestead portion of this land. So we're going to be adding several different species out here. We're probably going to be adding some pigs, chickens, turkeys. I'm not exactly sure what, but currently we have goats, cattle, and bees. Had chickens for years. I've raised pigs before, but when I decided to build the house, I downsized everything just so it was less to take care of every day, so I could devote my time to building the home. So now that that's pretty well complete, I'm transitioning into this. So the first thing we did was put goats out here, and they helped clear this land. And we're going to be doing more fencing and moving goats to different portions of this to help clear it out. And we're going to be putting turkeys and chickens and all this on pasture to try to improve the soil more. As you can see behind me, we have a pretty lush pasture back here now. It didn't really look so much like this when we got it. I've put ponds in and thousands of feet of fencing. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up as to what was going on. We're changing the name to signify that we have more of a narrowed focus on what our video is going to be on. So basically I'm going to be making videos on adding livestock to this homestead and the gardening. So we do have a big garden. We're going to be adding a high tunnel, I do believe, next year. We're probably going to be adding a greenhouse as well. For those of you who watched the last video, the root cellar is complete, so now we have a place to put all the produce. We've got an animal shed up here for the animals and the hay. I've got another 2 other pole barns up next to the house. So it's a big time for us. Things are looking, keep on looking up. There's always more work to be done, but that's the whole point of being out here. That's what we wanted our lives to be, was a more subsistence lifestyle. And I hope you guys follow us for this journey. Really hoping to increase the membership on here, and maybe we could learn some things together. I said in my last video that I didn't do a lot of how-to videos when I was building because I'm not an expert, and that I make videos, one, to document all the progress I've done, and because I hope to motivate somebody else, because I've watched so many YouTube videos on everything I've done out here, because it's really hard to not take advantage of somebody else's experiences that they're willing to share. And I'm not saying that I'm going to do everything right, and I know I haven't, but as a community, you can learn a lot by sharing information. That's what I hope to do on this channel. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you subscribe if you're not, and put comments down below on things you would like to see out here, or whatever. and we'll try to incorporate things into the video. That's one of the most rewarding things I've done on this channel. When I built my home, it's an ICF house. For those of you who haven't seen the videos, it's a concrete insulated form house. And when I put that up, I did get several questions from people that were currently building or thinking about building, and that's what this is all about, helping each other to open the barriers of communication, and just everybody can gain. So anyway, I don't want to ramble. Thanks for watching. Like the video, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you real soon.